Hello everyone, welcome to MBA Karo. So today is day 27 of hot summer and today we are going to cover triangles. So triangles, you have a variety of questions. It could be related to area, it could be related to different types of triangles. Okay, there are different ways of finding the area. Then there could be related types of triangles. Types of triangles, basically right angle triangle. Okay, it could be equilateral triangle, isosceles triangle, and there could be related to points like like median, centroid, orthocenter, etc. Or it could be some related to similarity and congruency, etc. So we have a lot of questions based on triangles. So we shall see the different varieties of questions on this topic in this video. If you are new to the channel, please don't forget to subscribe to the channel and follow us on social media platforms. So today is day 27 and we are yet to do 3 more sessions and have covered 26 sessions before. So if you have not watched this series thus far, please do watch all the episodes, and I can assure you that this 30-day series will help you boost your preparation significantly, and you will understand interesting way to solve questions. You will learn new approaches to solving questions in the examination. In case you wish to prepare for CAT in a structured way such that you have things covered topic wise, okay, and that includes recorded classes for your further pursuit, which will be available till 31st of March, and doubt resolution and full length plus sectional mock test plus GDPI preparation. You can enroll in our CAT batch and you can use code HOT to get it for 20,000 by the end of this month. So let's begin this video, and please try to solve the questions on your own and then look at the solution and then see that how many of the questions were you able to solve without any help. So let's begin. So it's the first question, easy one. It says that in triangle PQR, STU are points on these 3 sides. Okay, so we will first draw this triangle PQR. Okay, so it says that S is point on QR, so this is point, this point is S. PR, on PR we have T, so this is S, this is T, and the third point is U. Okay, so these are the points S, T and U. Now the condition that is given to us about these points is QU is equal to QS, so QU is equal to QS and RS is equal to RT. So these are equal line segments. If angle QPR is 50 degree, this angle is 50 degree, we need to find angle UST. So basically we have to find this angle. Okay. Now we can see that in these 2 triangles we have isosceles triangles. So what happens in isosceles triangles are the sides opposite to equal, the angles opposite to equal sides are equal. So these 2 angles are equal. So let us say this angle is X, so this will also be X. Let us say this angle is Y, so this will also be Y. So this means third angle is going to be 180 minus 2X and this is 180 minus 2Y. So we add angles of PQR. So what do we get? We get 360 minus 2x minus 2y and plus 50 is equal to 180 degrees. That is the sum of angles of a triangle. So when we take it this side, so we will get 2x plus 2y is equal to 410 minus 180, that is 230 degrees, or x plus y is equal to 115 degrees. Now this is a straight line. So x plus y plus this is the angle we need to find, so let us call it z. So x plus y plus z is 180 degree because it's a line, and x plus y is already given to us, that is 150, which we calculated here. So Z is 65 degrees. So that is the answer to this question. A simple question based on angles in an isosceles triangle. A parallelogram has sides 15 centimeter and 7 centimeter. If one of its diagonals is 20 centimeter long, find the area of the parallelogram. Now you must be wondering that how do you find area of parallelogram, how is triangles involved in it. So although you need not draw the diagram, just for visualization part. So this side is 7, okay, this side is 15, okay, and diagonals is, one of the diagonals is 20, okay. You are not supposed to find the other diagonal. Now just see that like this is a triangle, so area of parallelogram is the area of these two triangles, and both these triangles are equal. See, 15, 7, 20, this triangle is equal to this triangle, okay. So both triangles have equal areas. So we will find the area of one of the triangles and multiply by 2. Now how to find the area of a triangle? We will use Heron's formula. So Heron's formula is used when we know the length of sides of the triangle. Now how do we use Heron's formula? So first we find semi-perimeter, which is a plus b plus c by 2. So which is equal to 7 plus 15 plus 20 by 2, which is 21. So semi-perimeter is 21. Now area is under root s minus a, s minus b, and s minus c. So this is the area of this triangle, okay. So we will put the values here. So we will get 21. A, you take any of the sides, into 14 into 6 into 1. So this is the area. Now we can take out 7 in this, can make it 7 into 3, 7 into 2, and 6. So 7 will be out, one pair. 3 into 2 is 6, so 7 into 6, which is 42. So area of this triangle is 42. So this is 42, this will also be 42. So the area of the parallelogram is going to be 84 units. Okay, so an application of Heron's formula. So if you are given the sides of a parallelogram and one of the diagonals, you can find its area using this concept. Triangle ABC has integer sides x, y, z such that xz is equal to 12. How many such triangles are possible? Now again, an important thing related to triangles is sum of two sides is greater than the third side in a triangle. Okay, so that is a important property, and you can expect questions based on this property about the perimeter they would give you, or they would give you the side lengths and ask that how many triangles are possible. So we have two sides x and z given to us. Okay, so they can be interchangeably used. So x and z, the two sides are 1 and 12. Another possibility is 2 and 6. Another possibility is 3 and 4. So the third side, what are the possibilities? Now sum of two sides is greater than the third side. So 1 plus 12 should be greater than, like 13 should be greater than that number. So it is 12. See, basically you take smaller side plus second smaller side is greater than the largest side. Okay, so largest side, if we take 12, right? So this sum should be greater than the third side should be less than 13. Now when we take 2 and 6, okay, so now let us think that how can we find the largest side. So let us say the largest side is 6. So 2 plus x should be greater than 6. So 2 plus x, it can be 5, okay, it can be 6. Now we are saying that the largest side was 6. Now this is possible. Now let's say the largest side is greater than 6. So 2 plus 6 is greater than, let's say, the largest side L. Okay, so it can be 7, right? It cannot be 8. So we get 3 such cases here. Now when two of the sides are 3 and 4, so let us say the largest side is 4, so 2 plus x is greater than 3 plus x is greater than 4, so we can have x is equal to 2, then we can have 3, we can have 4 also. Okay, now we will take the other case where the largest side is L and we have 3 plus 4 is greater than L. Okay, so L can be the third side can be 5, it can be 6, it cannot be 7 because it will become equal. So we have these possibilities. The third side could be 12 in this case, so we can get these many cases. So 1, 3 and 5, total of 9 such triangles that are possible. Okay, so this is the property that sum of two sides is greater than the third side of the triangle. A triangle has sides x square, y square and z square. Then the triangle with sides x, y, z has to be which kind of a triangle? Okay, now this is an interesting question. Okay, and like this tests your concept. So you must be aware of Pythagoras theorem, right? Pythagoras theorem says that x square plus y square is equal to z square, right? Now that is for right angled triangles. Now if x square plus y square is greater than z square, or if x square plus y square is less than z square, so in this case we have an acute triangle. Okay, so acute triangle happens in case of like the sum of two squares is greater than the third square. However, if the third square is greater than the sum of other two, so we get obtuse triangle. Now we are given a triangle that has sides x square plus y square plus z square. Okay, and so if the sides are x square plus z square, y square plus z square, okay, so in that case what sort of triangle will it be? So we know that the like which we did in the just previous question itself, that the sum of two sides is greater than the third side. Okay, so we took this case, right? X square plus y square is greater than z square. We did in the very previous question that sum of two sides is greater than third side. Now these are the three sides given to us. So this means that x square, y square, z square, this is triangle is acute. Okay, so x square plus y square is greater than z square. Now we need to tell that what happens to x and y, right? So this will be an acute angle triangle because we know this property has to follow. So suppose the side lengths are x, y, z, so we need to have x square if side lengths are x, y and z, and we apply Pythagoras theorem, so we will get this result. Okay, hence the triangle is an acute angle triangle. Okay, so we are given one triangle, that is x square, y square and z square. So the triangle should satisfy this case, and if we apply Pythagoras theorem to this triangle, so we know the result that x square plus y square is greater than z square. Hence this given triangle has to be acute angle triangle. Consider an acute angle triangles with sides 9 cm, 13 cm and x centimeter. If x is an integer, how many such triangles exist? Okay, so we need to find these acute angle triangles wherein the sides are 9, 13 and x. So again we will use the property such that we will use this property that the sum of two sides is greater than the third side, and also the square property. Okay, so if we take like 9 and 13, if we take the largest side as 13, so let's say 13 is the largest side, so 9 plus x should be greater than 13. Okay, so x can start from 9 plus x should be greater than 13, so x has to start from 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, now if we consider that the largest side is not 13, okay, so 9 plus 13 should be greater than the largest side 20y. Okay, so this will give us the result as till 21 we can get the values 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. So we will get the values till here that the triangles are possible. Okay, now we need to find an acute angle triangles. So acute angle triangles means x square plus y square should be greater than z square. Okay, so that is the property of acute angle triangle. Now if we take the largest side as 13, okay, so z is the largest side, so if we take 13, so this is 169, so this is 81, the third side square should be greater than this. So it can range from 10, okay, because 9 will not satisfy, 10, 11, 12, and we can have 13 also, right? Now the second case is we take the longest side is greater than this side, so let's say z square 81 plus this is 169. Okay, it should be greater than, so z square should be less than 150, 250, z square should be less than 250. So that means we can go up to 15 square because 16 square is 256, so we can go up to 15. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 such triangles. Okay, so we have to consider two cases, that one of the given sides is the longest side and other cases the third side is the longest side. Okay, so when we considered 13 as the longest side, we got these possible cases, right? So the sum of the squares of two sides, so let's say the other side is y, one of the sides is 9, so 9 plus y square should be greater than 169, so that gives the value of y as 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, and in this case the other side is the longest one, so it should be greater than z square, so z square will be, z can be 14 or 15. So basically we will get the sides like this: 9, 10, 13, 9, 11, 13, 9, 12, 13, 9, 13, 13, 9, 14, 13, and 9, 15, 13. So we get a total of 6 triangles that exhibit this property. An obtuse angled isosceles triangle has two of its side length equal to 7 and 10. Find the area of this triangle. Okay, so now we will use the same property for obtuse triangles, and at the same time we will have to use the Heron's formula to calculate the area. So isosceles triangle, that means two of the sides are equal, so either it is 7, 7, 10 or it is 7, 10, 10. So if it is 7, 7, 10, 49, 49, and this is 100, right? So if it is greater than the sum of these two, so this is obtuse, so this one is the obtuse one. Now if you see this, it is 49, 100, and this is 100, so this is the acute version. So obtuse version is easy. Obtuse is like wherein the square of the larger side is more than the sum. Okay, so understand it this way, that at right angle the sum is equal if the sum is less than the third side. So that means the third side is very long, the third side is very long, that means the angle must be more than 90. Okay, so if you see this square is more than the sum of these two, so it is obtuse triangle. So we have to find this area. Okay, how to find the area? We will use Heron's formula. So this is 24 by 2, which is 12. So now we will find the area. Area is root 12 into 12 minus 7 is 5, again 5, and 12 minus 10 is 2. So we can take 5 out and we can take 2 out also. So we are left with 6 inside it, because 2 into 6, so we have taken out 2, so we are left with 5 into 2, that is 10 root 6 square centimeter. So that is the area of this triangle. So the questions are not difficult, but it is important to remember these properties. So in the chapter of triangles, there are a lot of properties related to the types of triangles, related to the area of the triangle, okay, related to special triangles like equilateral triangle and right triangles, and related to different points present in the triangles. So in this video we will try to touch all the points and cover the questions from different aspects. I hope you are enjoying this session, so please do like this video and recommend it to your friends. Let's now move on to the next set of questions, and this is on similar triangles. So it says that in this we are given the triangle ABC, DE is parallel to BC, so that means these angles are going to be equal. If these angles are equal, then means the triangles are similar. So whenever you have this parallel line concept, that is usually to test similarity property. So AD is equal to 7x minus 4. So this part is 7x minus 4. AE is equal to 5x minus 2. DB is equal to 3x plus 4. And EC is equal to 3x. Okay. You need to find the value of x. Now when we have similar triangles, so AD is one of the sides, upon AE another side, the sides have to be proportional. So AD upon AE should be equal to AB upon AC. Now just put the values of x and solve for it. So AD is 7x minus 4. Now if we add, this becomes 10x, and this addition is 8x minus 2. Okay, so we will just do the cross multiplication and solve for x. So if we see this, this is 56x square and minus 32 minus 14. X square minus 26x okay. So now we can break it into 12. 12 we need to think of the product, so minus 12 and 1, so we can take x minus 4, or if we put it like this, 3x common, x minus 4, so x is equal to 4 or 1 by 3. Okay, so obviously the option that is present here is 4, but let us check that why 1 by 3 should be rejected, because probably in this case when you take 7x, so it is 7 by 3 minus 4, which is a negative value. So that is why we will accept only x equal to 4. Okay, a better way would have been, instead of solving this equation, by just looking at the values that satisfy. Okay, so probably that is a better approach at this stage, that just looking at the plugging in the values of the options and see that which of these satisfy. Okay, because solving equations would take time. In the figure, ABCD is a rhombus, and we are given that the diagonals AC and BD intersect at O, and E and F are midpoints of AO and BO respectively. AC is given to us, we need to find the length of EF. Okay, so let's see this problem. ABCD is a rhombus, so that means all sides are equal. Diagonals AC and BD intersect at O, so diagonals intersect at O, that means this will be 90 degree. E and F are midpoints of AO and BO if AC is equal to 16. Okay, so AC is 16, that means this length is going to be 8. Okay, and BD is equal to 12, so BD is 12, that means this part is going to be 6. Okay, now we need to find EF. Now this is 8 and this is 6. So one important aspect of the chapter of triangles is Pythagorean triples. So once you solve a few questions, you will get familiar with all those Pythagorean triples. So this is 8, this is 6, so this is AB will be 10 centimeter. Okay, now there is a theorem which is called midpoint theorem, so which says that if there is a triangle and if these are midpoints, okay, these are midpoints of the sides, so that means this side is half of this side and it is parallel also. So this side is 10, hence this side is going to be 5 centimeter. So EF is 5 centimeter. So a concept that tests the properties of rhombus and also the midpoint theorem in triangles. In the given figure, angle ACB, angle AED and angle BDC are right angles. CD is equal to 60 and area of triangle ABC is 13750. So CD is equal to 60, right? Okay, so yes, CD is 60 and we are given that area of triangle ABC is 3750. You need to find the perimeter of triangle CDE. Okay, now what happens in there is a common Pythagorean triple, that is 3:4:5. Okay, now 3:4:5 means that this is the hypotenuse and the other two sides are in the ratio 3:4. Now we have this triangle, this complete triangle. Now this is 60, so there is a possibility that this can be third ratio or fourth ratio also. Okay, so let us take let's take this triangle 60, 80, 100, or if we take 60 here, it will be 48, 60, 45, 60 and 75. So let's take the first case, that this is 60, this is 80, although it does not look like longer than this side, but let's take this case. Okay, so if this is 60, this is going to be 80, this is going to be 100, right? And now we have this triangle is also 3, 4, 5. Okay, so this side will be 75, 3, 4 and 5. So this is 100, 75 and 125. So this side will be 75 and it is area of triangle ABC is 3750. So 75 into 100 is and area of triangle ABC is half of 100 into 75, okay, which is 3750. So it matches. So we need to find angle area of triangle perimeter of triangle CDE. So this is 60, so the side lengths should be 48 and 36, like 3, 4, 5 rule if you apply, so it will be 36, 48 and 60. So it should be, the perimeter would be 144, which matches this value. Okay, so 144 is possible. Now let us take the other case also and check that if that also matches. So we took this as 60 and this as 80. So another possibility was 45, 60 and 75. So if we take 45, 60 and 75. So now we have 3, 4, 5 triangle. So one of the sides is 75. So when we take 3, 4, 5, one of the sides is 75. So again we will get the same sides only, like 100 and 125. It is just about the representation. So this will be 100, so this area will be same only. Okay, and again you will get the same sides, that is 48 and 36, because the proportion is going to be the same. And if you wish to see that whether all triangles exhibit this property, yes it will. So this is 36, remaining will be 64, 3:4 ratio 5. So see all the properties, all triangles have sides in the ratio 3:4:5. So this is a very special ratio in case of right angle triangles, and often tested in lot of questions that have triangles with side lengths in this ratio. So if you see, like if you construct the complete triangle, you will get all these ratios, as all these triangles have the sides in the ratio 3:4:5. So it satisfies that the area of triangle ABC is 3750, and the sides of this triangle CDE are 36, 48 and 60. So on adding we get the perimeter as 144. O is the orthocenter of triangle ABC. If BOC is 110 degree, find angle BAC. What is orthocenter? Orthocenter is the place where the perpendiculars of the triangle meet. So if you draw perpendicular to this side and perpendicular to this side and the perpendicular to this side, so they meet at the orthocenter. So it says that ABC is the triangle. Okay, so if we draw this perpendicular, they meet at, okay, so it says BOC is 110 degree. We need to find angle BAC. Okay, we need to find this angle. Now how do we find this angle? So let's understand these angles. So this angle is 90 degree, okay, and so this angle is 90 because this is perpendicular, and this angle is also 90. Okay, so if you look at this quadrilateral, let's name these points D and E. A, D, O, E. If you look at this quadrilateral, angle A we need to find, angle D is 90, angle E is 90, and what is angle O? Angle O will be, angle BOC is 110, so we will have to find this angle, right? So this angle is still missing. So these two are 90. This we need to find this complete angle. So if we find this angle, probably, okay, so instead of that, what we can do is, these two angles, the sum is, BOC is given to us and we need to find this will also be 90. Okay, so this angle is again 110 degree only, because these are vertically opposite angles. So these two angles are vertically opposite angles, so this angle is 110 degrees. Okay, so we have figured out three of the angles, and we know in a quadrilateral the sum of angles is 360 degrees. So that means angle A will be 70 degree. So angle BAC is 70 degrees. So we have a quadrilateral in which two of the angles are 90 degree, third angle is 110 degree, so the fourth angle has to be 70 degree to make it total 360. ABC is an isosceles triangle with AB is equal to AC is equal to 10 centimeter and AD equal to 8 centimeter is the median from B to A. So we have this triangle. So it's an easy question, just understanding the property. So AB and AC. So these are equal, which are 10 centimeter, and AD is the median. Okay. So median means it joins the midpoints of the sides. Now AD is 8 centimeter. So AD is 8 centimeter is the median from BC on A. Now the property of median is it is the midpoint. Now if you look at this, ideally you should know this property, that if this is an isosceles triangle, so these sides are equal, the sides are the triangle is congruent, like this triangle, this angle, this side is equal to this side, these two sides are equal, and the third side is common. Okay, so these triangles are congruent. Now this is straight line, so these two will be 90 degree each. So basically in isosceles triangle, median is perpendicular. So this is perpendicular, this is 8 and 10, this will be 6, again 3, 4, 5 triangle. Okay, so this is 6, this will also be 6. We need to find the length of BC. So BC is 12 centimeter. So important properties to know that in an isosceles triangle, if you draw median to the non-equal side, the median is perpendicular to the base of that isosceles triangle. So we can use Pythagoras theorem in such case. The circumradius of a right triangle of perimeter 70 centimeter is 14.5 centimeter. Find the area of the triangle. Okay. So whenever we have, like we did the class of circles also, what we said that if there is a diameter, okay, the angle is 90 degree. So the opposite also true, like if you have a right angle triangle, the circumcircle, that means the hypotenuse is diameter. Hypotenuse is diameter. Okay. So circumradius is 14.5. So hypotenuse is 29. So this side is 29. We need to find these two sides and find the area of the triangle. Now one thing is knowing the Pythagorean triplets. If you know the Pythagorean triplets here, that is magical. Like for example, I know that the Pythagorean triple is 20, 21 and 29. So that is why please go through Pythagorean triples. I know 20, 21 and 29 is a Pythagorean triple. So this is 21, 20. So half base into height, the answer will be 210. Now suppose, what if in the case you do not know these Pythagorean triples, then how to solve this? Of course there is a method to solve, right? Pythagorean triple is just an added advantage that you are already aware of some facts and that help you answer the questions directly. However, if you are not aware of the Pythagorean triples, then probably you will have to make equations. And how to make those equations? So let us say this side is x and this is y. Okay, so we are given that the perimeter is 70. Okay, so x plus y plus 29 is 70. So x plus y is 41. Okay, second property is x square plus y square is equal to 29 square. So that will be 840. Okay, so that is the property that we will get. Now you can use x plus y ka whole square is equal to x square plus y square plus 2xy, 1681, and minus x square plus y square is 841. So you will get 840 as 2xy. Okay, now we know x plus y, we can find x minus y by subtracting this. So x square plus y square minus 2xy is equal to 1, or x minus y is 1. Okay, so x minus y is 1, x plus y is 41, so we get the values as 21 and 20. Okay, so this will require equations to solve, but if you know this property of Pythagorean triples, probably we can directly do it. So that is the advantage of having these knowing these Pythagorean triples. Okay, so please go through these Pythagorean triples which I discussed in the previous questions also. It is very important to know these Pythagorean triples. So I'll give you the examples of some common Pythagorean triples. So we have 3, 4, 5. Okay, and their multiples also, like we can have 6, 8, 10, okay, 9, 12, 15, etc. Then you have 5, 12, 13, 8, 15, 17, 7, 24, 25, then 20, 21, 29, so and so on. There are a lot of Pythagorean triples. So just know their numbers, especially 3, 4, 5. If you do not know, that means you are not like worthy enough to get 90 percentile in CAT. Okay, that is a very basic thing that one must know. Yes, there are some less frequent ones also. If you know these one also, that means you can solve questions with ease in the exam. Alright, so now let's move ahead. I'm sure you are enjoying this session and learning a lot of new things through this series and this video. So please don't forget to like this video, and let's move on to the next question. So it says, in triangle ABC, M is the midpoint of BC. If AB is 11 centimeter, BC is 12, and AM is 13 centimeter, find the length of find the length of AC. AB is 11, BC is 12, and AM is, so AM is the, M is the midpoint of BC, so AM is 30, right? Now this will be 6 and this will be 6, so we need to find the value of AC. Now there is a theorem which is called Apollonius theorem, which says that if you draw a median like this, right, if you draw a median like this, then x square plus 11 square is equal to 2 times of 6 square plus 13 square. So basically the theorem says that the sides square, let's say these are the side squares, so sum of these squares is 2 times of squares of the median and half of the side. Okay, so that is the theorem which is prevalent. So x square plus 121 is equal to 36 and 169, that is 205 into 2 is 410. So x square is equal to 289, so x is 70. Okay, so that will be the result in this case. From a triangle ABC with sides of lengths 40 feet, 25 feet and 35 feet, a triangular portion of GBC is cut off where G is the centroid of ABC. Okay. Now let's understand what is centroid and what is its property. Okay. So we have ABC. So when we draw the medians, okay, the medians meet at the centroid. Centroid is meeting point of medians. And what are medians? Median is line connecting to the midpoint. Now when you have the centroid, there are two properties. So first property is that, let's say this point is O, so AO ratio OD is 2 ratio 1. Okay, so it applies to all medians. So let's say this is E, this is F, so this is divided into 2 ratio 1. So similarly BO ratio OE or CO ratio OF, that is 2 ratio 1. So one property is this 2 ratio 1 value property, and other property is the area of all these 6 triangles is same. So area of all these 6 triangles is same. Okay, so a must know property in triangles. Now let's solve this question. It says that there is a triangle with sides. Okay, so not to worry about the sides, let us understand what does it actually say. So this is ABC is the triangle and G is the G is the centroid, right? So GBC is cut off, right? So when we have G as the centroid, so let's just complete like this. So I told you all these 6 triangles have equal area. So the triangle GBC is cut off. This part is cut off. So we have cut 2 parts out of 6. So 1/3 cut. So that means 2/3 remaining. Okay. So we need to find the area of the remaining portion. So that is 2/3 of triangle ABC. Okay. Now how to find the areas? This is 40, 25 and 35. It is not a Pythagorean triple, so we will have to use Heron's formula. Okay, so Heron's formula will give us S is equal to 40 plus 25, so 60 plus 40, 150. So we have this thing as 50 into 10 into 15 into 25. Okay, so we will take out the necessary things out. So this is 25 is 5, this 5 is taken out, and this is 25 into 2, so we can take out, so basically we can completely take out 25 because 25 make a pair. So 25 is taken out. Okay, and then we have 2 into 10 into 15. So we can take out, like this is 5 into 3. Okay, so 5 into 3 means 5 into 2 is 10, so we can take another out 10, and so this is completely taken out, this is completely taken out, so we are left with 3 inside. So that is 250 root. Okay, so that is the area of ABC. But we do not have to find the area of ABC, we have to find the area of the remaining portion. So remaining portion is 2/3. So the required answer is 2/3 of 250 root 3. So that is 500 root 3 by 3. So root 3 by 3 is root 3. So 500 upon root 3, that will be the answer to this question. Okay, so Heron's formula and the concept of median. Like if you take the the centroid, the area is divided into 6 equal triangles. So if you have removed 2 of those triangles, so we are left with 2/3 of the area. In the given figure, find the length of EF. Okay, so now this is again a standard question, and this can be done like you do not need to do this like you do not need to derive this. I'll give you the direct formula. So whenever, let us say, this height is h and you have this kind of a structure like this ladders sort of ladder thing, so we have 1 upon h is equal to 1 upon a plus 1 upon, so we can directly put 1 upon h is 1 upon 6 plus 1 upon 10. So we have if we solve for it, we will get 5 plus 3 by 30, 8 by 30, or 4 by 15. Okay, 4 by 15, so h is 15 by 4, which is 3.75. So there is a derivation using similar triangles, but just remember the final property that this is the product that you get in the scenario. Okay, so this is the answer that you get. A painter sets a ladder up to reach the bottom of a second story window 15 feet above the ground. Okay, the base of the ladder is 20 feet from the house, so he is at 20 feet and he is reaching 15 feet. While the painter mixes the paint, a neighbor's dog bumps the ladder, which moves the ladder base 5 feet farther away from the house. So this ladder is pushed 4 feet farther away. Okay, so this was the ladder and it has been pushed like this. How far in feet the side of this house does the ladder now reach? So we need to find that how much does it reach now. Okay, so what is this height? Now see this thing. In this case, the ladder remains the same length, right? The ladder of the length of the ladder is same. Now if you know Pythagorean triples, you can do it straight away, because like one Pythagorean triple is 15, 20, 25, and now this side length is 24. So we know 7, 24, 25. So the answer will be 7. Okay, so if you know this property straight away, you can make it 7, 24, 25. Or else what you will do, you will say that the length of the letter be L. So we will have L square is equal to 15 square plus 20 square. Okay, that is equal to, now this is 24 square plus h square. Okay, so this we will equate. So h square plus 576 is equal to 225 plus 400. So this will be h square is equal to 49 or h is equal to 7. So you will get the answer by equation also. But if you know the Pythagorean triples straight away, you can get this answer, right? So like it's a blessing to know these Pythagorean triples, because such questions then become a cakewalk for you in the examination. So let's look at the next question. It says that a man standing on the top of a tower. Now we are going to do a couple of questions on heights and distances also, which is trigonometry. And trigonometry is nothing but the study of triangles. So we will use the right angle triangles and not be going into the trigonometric ratios. We will just make use of right angle triangles to answer these questions. Okay, now see this thing in trigonometry, just a brief. There are two kinds of triangles. One is 45, 45, 90. So in this case the sides are in the ratio 1, 1 ratio root 2. Okay, and there is other type which is 30, 60, 90. Okay, 30, 60, 90. In this the sides are 1 root 3. So if you can say that like this, 45, 45, 90. 1 ratio 1 ratio root 2. So this is the ratio of lengths of the sides opposite to them. And if we have 30, 60, 90, then you have 1 ratio root 3 ratio 2. So these are the ratio of sides of the triangle. Okay, so now a man is standing on the top of a tower. He sees a car coming towards the tower. It takes 20 minutes for the angle of depression. So angle of depression and angle of that is called elevation. So when you look up, that is called angle of elevation. And let's say if you are at a higher position and you look down, so that is called angle of depression. Okay, now the person is looking from this point, like he is standing at a tower, okay, and is watching this car coming. Okay, so it says that it takes 20 minutes for the angle of depression to change from 30 to 60 degree, right? So see, like the speed is constant. Okay, speed is constant, the distance is directly proportional to, so that will property we shall use. So let's say this is 20 and this is 60, this is 30 degrees and this is 60 degrees. So when he first watches, the car is at 30 degree and then it becomes at 60 degree. We need to find that what is the time remaining for the car to reach the tower. So we need to find how much time will it take from this point to this point. Okay, so let us say this height is h. So when we consider or not needed to put h, so when we consider this bigger triangle, okay, so we have this as h. Okay, so I told you that it is 30, 60 is 1 root 3. So this will be root 3h. So this side length is, complete side length is root 3h. Okay, now when we look at this triangle, this is h and see this is 1 ratio root 3. So this will be h upon root 3. Okay, so because this is the opposite to 30 is 1 ratio root 3. So this is root 3 times of it, so it will be h upon root 3. So this is h upon root 3. Okay. So now we are given that h upon root 3 plus 20 is equal to root 3 h. So what we will get? We will get that like we will multiply by root 3, so we will get h plus 20 root 3 is equal to 3h. So h is 10 root 3. Okay, h is 10 root 3, and we need to tell that we need to find this part. We do not have to find h, right? So some people might mark h as the answer. We need to find h upon root 3. So h upon root 3 is 10 root 3 by root 3, which is 10. So this will take 10 more minutes from here to here. So the answer is 10 minutes. Okay, so it's all about these trigonometric ratios. You do not need to use sine, tan, cos, etc. Okay, just understand the ratio of sides is 1 ratio root 3 ratio 2 and 1 1 2 in case of 30 60 90 and 45 45 90 triangles. Okay, so here's another problem. It says that consider a regular hexagon ABCDEF. There are two towers placed at B and D. The angle of elevation from A to the tower at B is 30 degrees and to the top of the tower at D is 45 degrees. What is the ratio of the heights of towers B and D? So we have a hexagon A, B, C, D, E, F. Okay, so hexagon like can be represented like this. Like you can break it into 6 equal equilateral triangles. So if you join through the center, these all triangles are same in. Okay. Now there is a tower at B. Okay, it has some height. And then there is a tower at D. It has some height. So it's a 3D figure which you'll have to imagine. Now when he looks at the tower at B, it is 30 degrees. And when he looks at this tower, it is at 45 degrees. So when he looks at the top of this tower, it is at 45 degrees. Okay. Now A to B, the distance is, let's say the side length is A. So A to B, the distance is, so when he looks at this tower, he is looking at A at 30 degrees. Okay, so he is at A and he is looking at B, the tower at B. Now when he is at A and looking at tower at the other point, which is D. So A to D, the length is, as I told you, that these are equal equilateral triangles. So if this is A, this is also going to be A, and this is also going to be A. So the length is 2A. So he is looking at the tower 2A, right? The distance between the ground is 2A and the angle is 45 degrees, right? So we need to find the ratio of heights of towers at B and D. So this is 45 45 triangle. So this height will be 2A. This is 30 60 90. So this is like if this part is like 1, this is root 3. Okay, so this will be A upon root. Okay, so this will be A upon root 3, because what we do is the ratio is 1 ratio root 3. So if this is 1, this will be root 3 times. Okay, so A upon root 3, and this is 2A. So the question is ratio of heights of towers at B and D. So B, the height is A upon root 3, and at D the height is 2A. So that is root 3 like A upon root 3, and here it is 2A. So basically 1 upon 2 root, because AA will get cancelled. So the ratio is 1 ratio 2 root. So that is the answer to this, because this involves not only just simple heights and distances, but also the concept of hexagon. So the answer is 1 ratio 2 root 3. In case you are preparing for CAT and other MBA entrance test and are looking for mock tests for the same, so we have launched our bundle. We will be uploading the test as in the exams are announced. So right now we have launched the free mock for CAT and the mocks for NMAT. We will be launching the mocks for upcoming examinations later, and this pack will cover the mock test for all MBA entrance examinations for the season. Seeing this hot summer series, a lot of students have asked us for a fresh batch for CAT. Since we are occupied at this moment, we plan to launch a new batch that is going to be a crash course in the month of September. This would be beneficial for those students who have prepared for CAT in the past or have done self preparation and are well versed with the basics, so that we can assist them with the moderate and difficult questions and help them ace CAT 2024. So this batch will be launched in September. So please do subscribe to our YouTube channel, Instagram and Telegram group, wherein we will be announcing the launch of this batch very soon, and you can enroll in this batch to boost your preparation for CAT. So this was the triangles, the class on triangles, and here are a few questions for you to answer in the comments of this video. So there are 4 questions based on triangles, so please answer these questions. And if you want to get the PDF of this class, please join our Telegram group and you will get all those PDFs. So this was today's class, that was on triangles, and which covered the different aspects. We covered the types of triangles like right angle triangle, obtuse triangle, acute triangle, and also we did questions based on the points, the medians, the centroid, okay, the orthocenter, etc., and also on things related to areas, etc. So it's a vast topic and one needs to cover all these concepts thoroughly. So ensure that you if you study this topic, cover each and every aspect, because the questions are not going to be difficult. It is just that you must be aware of each and every facts related to them, and that's how you are able to solve the questions. So geometry overall is comparatively easy, just that it is knowledge intensive. You need to know the different theorems, be it triangles, be it circles or quadrilaterals. So that's for this session. Thanks for watching this video, and don't forget to like this video before you end the stream. So have a great day. Goodbye.